Tes 1 2 3 tes 1 2 3 tes 1 2 3 tes 1 2 3. Tes. Ya, kita udah kembali live ya teman-teman ya. Malam-malam seperti ini kita sudah kembali meng-live teman-teman. Sudah kembali meng-live ya teman-teman ya. Sudah kembali live kita teman-teman. Teman-temanku. Apakah suara semuanya jelas? Apakah semuanya jelas? Apakah semuanya jelas? Apakah semua jelas? Harusnya sih jelas ya. Karena kemarin ngulang lagi guys ya. Nggak ke save kayaknya. Jadi ya udahlah ya. Kita mulai aja game baru lagi. Dolar. Buat baru lagi. Padahal kemarin udah bagus banget tuh ya si Bahlil ya. Mas Bahlil ganteng. Mas Bahlil ganteng. Bahlil.
Bay. Benega. Barclay.
Bahlil. MBG. Mas Bahlil ganteng. Buah apa yang termanis? Buah hil. Tambah ganteng aja my little boy ketat. MBG Mas Bahlil ganteng. Buah apa yang paling manis? Buah lil. Tambah ganteng my little bolu ketan. MBG Mas Bahlil ganteng. Buah apa yang paling manis? Buah lil. Tambah ganteng aja my little bolu ketan. MBG Mas Bahlil ganteng. Terus sambil gue cekin dulu mukanya si Bahlil. Buah apa yang paling manis? Buah lil. Tambah ganteng aja my little bolu ketan. MBG Mas Bahlil ganteng. Ya kelihatan coy, sebentar coy. MBG Mas Bahlil ganteng. Buah apa yang paling manis? Buah lil. Mana padahal udah gue bikin mirip tuh anjir. Disconnecting cok. Bentar dulu. Habis gue kenapa disconnecting anjir? Disconnecting. Oke, sorry. Pas nih. Eyebrow. Malaysia dia tipis coy. Kita cari coy. Ganteng aja my little bolu ketan. dia. Hidung, dia tuh paling berpengaruh di hidung nih guys. Hidungnya dia tuh agak jambu. Nah gini nih. Aduh. Agak jambu hidungnya dia nih. Nah ini sih paling pas nih. Ini bener nih. Bener nih guys. Tenang. Buah apa yang paling manis? Buah nil. Tampak ganteng aja, my little bolu ketan. MBG. Nggak ada. Jauhnya kita cek dulu ya. Dia agak bulat coy sekarang coy. Enggak, tapi dia agak naik. Nah ini cocok. Neckline itu dia sebentar ya. Standarnya dia. Wih, kurang mirip coy. Gini aja. Nah ini mirip nih. Ada dagu dia emang nih, tuh kan? Nah, sip ganteng. Garisnya udah bagus, terus tinggal rambut doang. Nah, tinggal rambut doang nih. Nah, rambutnya dia tuh yang ini. Ini ya. Nah, my little bolu ketan. Ini gak sih? Apa yang Seven aja, Seven pakai Seven. Seven aja, hairline-nya yang agak ke bawah coy. Nah, gini. Nih. Enggak ada gini. Nah. Mirip ya? Mirip gak sih? Mirip gak sih? Harusnya sih mirip ya. Agak kurang turun sih matanya. Bentar. Matanya agak kurang turun. Itu matanya turun coy. Udah pas belum? Posisinya tuh turun gitu. Jadi belum banget matanya dia. Tapi posisinya turun gitu. Nah, nah ini bener nih. Nah bawahnya rata. Nah, nah, sip nih, ini bener nih. MBY Mas Bahlil ganteng. Kasihan lah ya kalau 173 lah ya. 65. Mari kita cari preset badan dulu. Kurus dia coy. Panjang badan gak sih dia? Nah, ya apa aja lah ya. Sepatu juga bebas lah ya. Kita nggak perlu sepatu. Off aja lah ya. Tape juga off aja lah. Ini mah gampang lah ya. Sepatu mana? Sepatuku nggak ada. Des, cakep. Des. Corner. Kita cari yang cakep dulu ya guys ya. MBG Mas Bahlil ganteng. Buah apa yang paling manis? Buah lil. Tambah ganteng aja. My little bolu ketan. Wih. Anjay, ganteng cok. My little bolu ketan. Tinggal voucher dong. Oke, nggak apa-apa, it's okay. Masuk ke Liga 2 Inggris, oke? MBG Mas Bahlil ganteng. Buah apa yang paling manis? Buah lil. Tambah ganteng aja. My little bolu ketan. Anjay, ganteng coy. Here and more. We are children. We are a rule. Make it better place. One shot, step heading, first time shot. MBG Mas Bahlil ganteng, apa yang paling manis? Bahlil tambah ganteng aja, my little bolu ketan. Ada suara gak sih? Tes. Messi. Kapan gue dimainin coy? Gue dimainin nih. Belum, dibawa ke ini doang coy. Dibawa ke apa namanya? Dibawa ke pertandingan. MBG Mas Bahlil ganteng.
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead.
Sabar, Bahlil ganteng.
One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Just brushed off the ball there. Barnsley lost on the opening day, so come into this already looking to make up ground. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's there to clear it. Has a pop! It's off target and by quite a way.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Hit long and direct. And it's hoisted clear. Hoists it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Drives it towards the front. Michael Dawson does well there, alert. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Sabar, makanya biarin Bahlil aja main. Kenapa sih? Susah gitu. Oke, good. Good. Bagus coy, masih coy.
Driving on, a real charge here. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Barnsley getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. And it's played forward. Now the counter. Loses his balance and loses the ball. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. No foul, says the referee. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Forward it goes. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required...
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Hoists it forward. Keeper has beaten it away. Barkley. Shapes to shoot. Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Tries to get it forward quickly. And we hit half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. Have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
And it's played forward. And out to safety. Oh, that is lovely footwork.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people, goes for goal! Up towards the front line. Barkley.
Suruh tag-nya full block gimana caranya anjir.
0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Tries to get it clear. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. He's got the ball glued to his feet. And that has been cleared. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. And it's played forward. Barnsley going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets into a dangerous position. Adoma.
Bahlil.
You can get that clear. It's a throw. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Going through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Timely intervention.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Caught offside that time.
Saya mau siram.
Gets it upfield.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Hoists it forward. Nottingham don't have many options and time is running out. And that's that. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. You look back on the game then, Jim.
Listen, the more this game went on...
Playernya Bahlil lu. Bahlil emang selalu net game, cuk. It's okay. Transfer window kita kan nggak bakal ditransfer juga ya. Kan baru. Setelah gua makian. Yang lengkap coy. Kita masuk nih yang lengkap nih. Apa nih? Message. Oke, you are starter. Oke, you are starter. Kita cek dulu game plan-nya gimana. Oh, gue tuh selalu di kanan ya. Oke. Warranty plenty gua kah? Wih, 65 cuk. Yang penting Bahlil bisa main terus konsisten. Lama-lama poinnya bakal bagus, guys. Yang penting itu perlu konsisten ya. Yang penting itu konsisten ya. Konsistensi, oke? Yang penting itu konsistensinya.
The opening day of the competition accompanied by all the regular hope and expectation. The entrants start together on the same line. Everybody has nothing. Previous editions of this competition have provided so much drama down the years, so much romance as well. This year's vintage will no doubt do the same. You can sense that extra spring expectancy in everybody's step. Even those of the... Roberts! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And he's cut it out. Good clearance and very necessary. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Offside mulu kerjanya, cok. Kenapa sih? Gampang nih, lihat nih.
Keeper sends it forward. Finds himself eased off the ball. Roberts. Played out to the right. Lovely feet. Pablo Hernandez. Sticks in a foot to win it back. And now they can launch a counter. Barkley. Decent looking ball. Shot at goal! Yes! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
I think they've gone about their business with the opener very much in mind, and this augurs well now.
Roberts. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Could move up a gear here. Hardly anything between the sides. A chance! This could fall anywhere. Going for goal! And the ball's come out. Is the shot on? Swung over. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Iyalah, progresifnya Bahlil itu.
Goes for the cross, and he's there to cut it out. Played into the middle. Pablo Hernandez. Barnsley leading by one and looking very comfortable on it. Well played, he saw that coming. Forward it goes. Berardi. Dallas. Click. Goes for a sweeping cross. Defending of the desperate variety. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. Still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than a decent game up to now. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Barnsley head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. So we're already into the second period. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And they've been caught out here. He's one-on-one, Barkley! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Bakal dari gol pertama yang Bahlil kan. Udah bagus banget loh.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Up for a header! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Ini harus jadi gol pertama Bahlil itu lah.
Berardi with the crossfield ball. And the through ball is intercepted. Cooper. Driving on it, and the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
On the threshold of perfection, just not this time. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Can't get the better of his opposite number.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Up to meet it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Berardi plays it forward. Hoists it forward. Lobs it in gently. Cleared away. It's anyone's ball. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And it's played forward. Alioski tries to get it forward quickly. Referee's given a throw. The changes then in quick succession. Aimed in towards the centre. Danger averted for now. Dallas crosses it in low. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Gets it upfield. Click. Could be thinking about real chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, that'll be a major disappointment for him. That should have got his team back in the game.
Towering header! Oh, should have been the equaliser. Tries to get it forward quickly. So not long left in this now. Leeds are staring a first-round exit in the eye. Has he found his man?
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Bahlil.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Attempts to play it through. He's in, surely! Promising cross. And that's been levered clear. Keeper has beaten it away. And that's that. Barnsley are through. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the result matters more than the performance. This team can grind and keep grinding.
Asis anjing. Meskipun dia belum gol, tapi dia udah asis setidaknya. Saminnya sih jelek banget anjir. Gila. Bahlil main terus. Si Bahlil main terus coy. Keras loh ini si Bahlil.
Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely setup. Has a hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, it's a very good effort. There wasn't much wrong with that at all. We're talking fine margins now.
He's picked him out. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. West Bromwich have made a 50-50 start. 3 points after 2 games. Anything that caught your eye?
Yeah, I mean, they've shown some good patches in games, but they need to
get a bit of consistency, to be reliable week on week.
Yeah, go along with that. They're strong and competitive. They've made a decent start, and they can kick on from here. There's no doubt about it.
Up to meet it! There it is! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
West Bromwich take the early advantage. Played towards the front men.
Tenang.
Livermore.
Coach, awas boy.
That's
Masuk,
great
boy.
strength on the ball.
Boy, anjir. Pemain.
And that's been levered clear.
Masih panjang. Samain aja boy.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, really good feet from him. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Mana anjir pak?
West Bromwich are taking a simple, modern approach here.
Yeah, but I'm all for simplicity, Peter. If it works, it's good enough.
And he's going long. Has a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Anjir, kalau nggak masuk tuh mati.
They've played it short. Fired deep towards the back post. Phillips.
Yeah.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Crosses into the box. Danger averted for now. Crosses it in. Plays it back. Austin has been going for goal. They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
There is the half-time whistle. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Well, the action has already resumed here.
Well, this half might require them to produce a...
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Lu kapan gua udah berjuang sesuai naga anjir.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, that's where he wants it. Barkley! Goal! And the second half is off to a flyer. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Barnsley get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up. Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational in that half-time dressing room, seems to have paid off for the moment at least.
Well, that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. It's missed, but not by that far.
Bego banget dah.
Hoists it forward.
Ayo, rebut. Masih ada waktu.
Has gone out. And it's Livermore. Gets it back. And the counter is on. Cuts it out. Krasitsky. Gorgeous control there. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Defending of the desperate variety. So who's he picking out? Oh, the ball's come loose!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Brzezinski plays it forward.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And it's Phillips. Good challenge, he just stood firm. The final seconds now. Phillips. And that is that. Barnsley are beaten. It is not the result they needed. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment.
First goalnya Bahlil harus kalah, monyet. Waduh, nempel banget lagi matchnya, cuy. Oh, ini masih ada tenaganya nggak dia si Bahlil?
Well, hello, a very warm welcome to you for this evening's game. Regrettably, the weather has been extremely unkind to us here. It is wet and blustery and remarkably inhospitable. Despite all of that, it is good to see that the faithful from both sides have apparently been undeterred. We have a terrific turnout here. The atmosphere is bubbling despite these adverse conditions. All we need now is for the game to live up to its initial billing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And that's been levered clear. And the defence can get it clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Beautifully done. Tries to get it clear. Barnsley have suffered a pretty ordinary start to the season, just a single point up to now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look great. Something the boss has been surprisingly open about. You wouldn't call it a crisis just yet, but there's some pressure on this. Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Yeah, nobody's going to argue with that. Look at the defender bombing forward. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Plenty waiting in the middle. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Reed.
Oh, we don't even need to look at the stats, do we, Peter? 0 attempts, 0 goals, and excitement, forget it.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. He's far too far and out of play. Forward it goes. Barnsley couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Kenny. Zambo Anguissa. Dinks one in. He's through the middle. Fabry gets it away. Barnsley just looking to maintain the status quo through to half-time.
Yes, Peter, and if they can get to half-time without conceding, it'll be a great achievement, and their diligence and discipline deserves that.
Barkley! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Le Marchand. Kenny. Gets it back. Well, that's where he wants it. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. An interesting game up to now, but still goals. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Barnsley suffered a frustrating... belts one! Otoy. Seri tries to get it forward quickly. Mitrovic out to the right. Odoy gets it into the middle. Away from immediate danger. And that's been won straight back. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
No question, that's a foul.
Lah, kembali.
Otoy. Sambo Anguissa.
Jangan tuh, kita tuh.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Udah, bisa tidur ya guys ya. Udah sejam masih, udah sejam.
Hoists it forward. Done very well to intervene.
Nice.
Sambo Anguissa. Onomar.
Nice.
Plays it out to the wing.
Nice.
Now a chance to break. And it's played forward.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Gorgeous control there. Look, header!
And you can't but admire that from a player from whom we expect to come to the fore at crucial moments. Doing it, however, is another matter, and his influence just grows and grows.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this...
And the referee brings it to a close.